Welcome to the Middleware Tech YouTube channel. In this series, you'll learn about array data structure. Null code examples used in the videos will be available on GitHub. Let's get started.
Python and data structure I'm talking about. Okay. First data structure that I'll talk about in Python, that is called array. Okay. So now array, you may already familiar with some other programming language. Array is used in C program or some other programming language. So what array is called? Array is nothing but it is used to collect a similar type of element. That is the normal definition of array. I want to collect int similar type of element, so I can create an int array. I want to collect float, I'll create a float array. So if I want to collect string, I can create a string array. So main purpose of this array data structure is it is used to collect similar type of element. So to collect similar type of elements, we use this array. One of the data structure that is defined in Python. But the array that is defined in Python, this array is not like a normal array that you are using in C program or Java program or other language. It is not like that. The array that you are using in Python, that is like a list in Java if you have done. If you're not done, let's find. I'm coming to step by step. Okay. So I'm talking of all the properties of array that I'm going to use in Python. Let's see here, please. Talk about all the points. So to understand all the properties about array, we can understand using a simple program itself. As for example, array demo, I'm going to create one class. Inside this array demo class, one method. Okay. Give me some method. Okay. Already you know I don't have to say these things to you, right? Okay. Inside this I have to declare an array, and then I have to create an object of array demo like r equal to array demo, and then I'm calling r dot me1, this method. Now here I'm going to write a code how I'm going to define an array. So just see here, array in Python. Now what I'm saying here, see here, array equal to, this is how we can define an empty array in Python. Okay, so now this is an empty array. Now what I'm doing, see, array dot append function I'm going to use and adding one element inside this array. I've added. Now I'm adding some element, control C. Let me add 4 object. Okay, inside this array. Okay. And then I'm going to print this array, print. And after adding all the 4 objects, I'm going to print. Okay, fine. And use some other number like use some other number. Now, this is an array. I have first what I have done, I have created one array, and then I'm just adding it multiple object, and then I'm printing this array. Fine. Now, if you see this array concept that is available in Python, it can increase or decrease in size dynamically. Okay, so I can say like array, as I told you that it's collections of so many type of elements, but in Python it is like a list property. That means it can increase and decrease in size dynamically. So what does it mean? It's same like your array list. So just see here. Let me execute it first. Control C. I'll save as array demo.py. So I'm going to put in DTS only. Okay. So you can use that. I'm printing this array. Fine. So I'll save. So first I print the empty array. Then after adding multiple elements, I can print that particular array. Fine. Okay. Now I'm going to add another one elements, and again I want to print. I've added another one element, and again I have printed. I'll save all. Yes. So what I find here, let me add another one. So if you see here, the array that I have created, dynamically its size is increasing. So because its property is like list in Java, the array we used in Java, that array is a collection of element of fixed. Yes, please.
Yeah. This array, the name that you have used the array, that's a variable name or it's a keyword?
No, it's a name. You can use anything. It's
Okay,
not a keyword.
Okay, it's a name. Because
It's
you have used the same name, so I was confused.
No.
Yeah,
it's just a variable name. Yeah.
It's a variable.
So
right?
I'm saying simple.
And one more thing,
No.
you told in the previous lecture that today only, that 10 is an object. You told that time.
10.
Okay.
Yes, correct. In Python,
so if
you declare,
if it's an object, then there must be a class of that.
Okay. Now, yes, you're saying that if it is an object, there must be. Yes, correct. It's a class. The thing is that in Python, in Python only, when you are going to define any primitive data, any fundamental data types, all are object. Okay,
Yeah,
and the corresponding class is yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. I just need to understand that what is the class of this one, and if you are not declaring the object, as a normal process that how we declare, then how it is getting declared?
No,
It's a normal process. We say, for example, A equals to class name bracket start bracket end, right? This is the way we declare the object.
Yes, correct. That is then you. If I'm going to create a particular user-defined class, that I'm going to do like that. But implicitly, the object, this fundamental. If I'm going to assign something in Python, by default, it's an object only as per Python API specification. It is being defined memory structure. But these objects are inbuilt. Now the object that we are going to create, as for example in this program, I'm going to create an object for this class, and this is an object for this class. It is creating an user defined object.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Then for internal objects, what is the class of those things, those objects?
Yes, those class you can for int there is a class int, for float there is a class for float, for boolean you have a boolean class.
Okay, so int, float, boolean, string, complex, these are the classes actually in Python, right?
Implicitly that is maintained as a class. That's why you can get
I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's a data type obviously, but implicitly it is its implementation is like a class.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Now here what I'm talking about, that when I'm going to add a particular data type inside an array, so we find that the elements are increasing step by step. The array is increasing step by step. That means if you think about in Java, if you declare an array is a collection of element of fixed length. Once created, you cannot change that array. I'm talking about other language, C language. In other language, array is a collection of element of fixed length. Once created, cannot be changed. But in Python, if I'm going to create an array, that array, if you create an array, you can change that array. As for example, in this example, you are adding all the elements step by step. So it is increasing. So if Python, if I'm going to create a particular array, we can change the length of an array that I'm doing. And you can see that the array is increasing step by step. Right? Okay. So array is a collection, it will increase. Similarly, it can decrease also. I'll show you in size, right? Okay. Now if I want, when I printed this array, I want to get an element inside this array. So you can give the particular position. Already you know, right? You have to, if I want to get an L, so you can use print array 0 location, the element I want to print. So save all and just move with this. Yes, so this is the first argument inside this, right? I can get that element, or I can update also. Let's see, third index element I want to update. Fine, so you can update third index array dot and the third index, just take that third index like 3 equal to you can make some value like something. Right? I have updated the third index. So in the third index, I have added 565. So now print once again. So file, save all, and execute. So you can see here it has updated. The index position 0, 1, 2, 3 position gets updated. Index position, we can update an existing array. Similarly, we have we can check, we can get the length of a particular array also. So we have one function called len, and get the length is 6, right? And the element that is available inside this array, if you see, these elements are a similar type. So array is said to be the collections of similar type of element. Okay, so that counting that appearance of elements in a given array in Python, you can say that collections of similar type of elements. Now, if I want to sort, let's see, I want to get it in the sorted order. So array, we have one sort method. Sort method came. Okay, fine. So if I'm going to use sort, by default it will give us the sorted order in ascending order. Okay. So let's see in that. So file save all, just print, you can see it's coming in ascending order. Correct. Correct. Now no, I want this complete array into descending order. I want this complete array in descending order. So we have one to print it in descending order. We can use one the sort method only we can use. We have the sort method, right? The sort method we can use, just we have to reverse it. We have to use this syntax. Reverse equal to, I think, true. If you like this, it will come in descending order. Print array. Print. Here it is coming in descending order. Right now, now inside your array you have lots of elements. Now I want to count a particular element, how many times it is there. Okay, how many times this element is available inside that particular array. Okay, so count. So use count equal to, we have one function count. But C should come for count just here. Yes, this count function is there. But I want a particular element, how many times it is there. 111. So it is used to, you can say, count value in the array. Count value in the array, right? So just print this one. Now here print save it, file save all. So this element a available only one time. So we can check how many times a particular element is available inside a particular array. Similarly, in a particular index location, if I want to add a particular element. Now here I have added a particular element in a particular index location like this, right? Similarly, we have another one method. I have used the index position to add a particular element inside an array, but we have another one method called insert. Using that insert method, I can add a particular element inside an array in a particular position. Okay, so can use array dot insert a particular position I want to add. Okay, so take in the first position I want to add a particular element, this. So print and print this and check how it is printing. Yes, in a particular position you have added that element, right? Okay, similarly, so what I find here is that I can create an array in Python. This array is a collection of element, but the point is that this array can increase and decrease in size dynamically. How we can say that it will decrease in size? So let me show you how it can decrease it. Let me use one function called remove. Okay, so array dot remove one function is there. Just see here remove. And using this remove, I can add a particular object 888. Right. So print once again array dot remove another one object like 215, and I'm printing once again. So print once again, Control V, and you can see here how it is going to. Let's see here, please. Array has to have added, then it. If we're going to remove a particular object, it is going to squeeze, right? So that's why we're talking about here that it can increase and decrease in size dynamically. This array that you are defining in Python, and the difference with different languages is that in Java also we have the array concept, but that is different. In Java, array is a collection of elements of fixed length. Okay, you cannot increase and decrease in size dynamically. But in Python array, if you create an array, you can dynamically increase and decrease in size based on your requirement. That is a very, very good important features that is provided in array in Java. Okay, and another point is that so inside an array we can add multiple data structure also, but still I have not completed those things. Let me come step by step. I think that will be better.
Amit, I have a,
okay. Yes, please.
How do we delete a value from a specific location in array? Like we can insert it. How do we delete it? Is there any way?
Yes, you may find one function is there. Array dot there is one method called del. Del is there. Array click on particular position. Position is that first position I want to delete on the 0 position. If you delete, then I can print array like this way. Save it, execute. Deleted, right? First position element. Yes, it got deleted. 214 gone. Right.
Good.
So like
Yeah.
this way, we
Thanks.
can delete. Okay. So we have to go with these operations, data structures. We have to see how we can use it. Right. Okay. Now there is one concept of multidimensional array in Python. So what is that multidimensional array in Python? Let's see here. These are some of the properties. Then we have talk about multidimensional array in Python. Now multidimensional arrays, as just now whatever the array you talked about, that is one dimensional. Multi-dimensional are also supported in Python, but it is so the thing is that if you see here, when I'm creating an array, this array I have created how? First I have created an empty array, then I have added the elements as well as removed the elements. But in case of multi-dimensional array, you cannot create an empty array. That means we cannot create an empty array in case of multi-dimensional. Just see an example, then it will be good one. Let's see an example first. Like this way we can create, take one class, we'll do it there. Let's say looking at an example. This is assume it is a multi-dimensional array. So we have array syntax just now I told you, right? So take one array here, 4, 5, 6, 8, 6, like this. I'm going to add another one. I'm going to add another one. I've created one. Now print it. Just select this. Print that particular array. Now what I want is that so how I'm going to print this array, just see. File, save as multi.py. So this approach actually you can it is not mandatory that I have to use this approach only, but this approach is the best in practice to use. That's why I'm using def. And inside this you can create this multi-dimensional array. And just printing this. And an object. Make it r equal to multi plus and then r.m1. I've created one multi-dimensional array and just printing it. So take 0 position argument, but 1 is given. So what you can do is, I think, some indentation. This is just printing this. Now this is an array, and here I have given first, second, and third. Take a correct only, and then I've used an element. Okay, save it. It should work. As for example, if I'm creating a particular array and I'm going to print all the elements, let's see, let me get all the elements for R. In R already I've used, take another element R1 for R in A. I need to retrieve all the elements from here. So print R should work. I'll take positional M. Okay. I'll do this. Save all. Okay, so just see here how it look like. I have created a multi-dimensional array, and then I get all the elements from the array and print it. Right. Now Now, when you create a particular multidimensional array, how I'm going to retrieve this is the loop, for loop I have used, right? So to get all the elements from a particular multidimensional array, right? So the point is that in case of multidimensional array, in case of array, as you are doing, first you have created the empty one, then you are adding the things one by one. It will not work in case of multidimensional array, right? You can work with that when you declare a multidimensional array, then you can work with that. That means you can say that it is impossible to simply create an empty multidimensional array Python, right? Okay, now here nothing is that much, but same like array itself. Now the point is that if you see now in Python, normal Python, the support is still here only. Now the thing is that if you remember multidimensional array, it is not actually the main multidimensional array. Multidimensional array come into picture when we talk about some matrix. If you know, in mathematics we use some matrix, right? So transpose of matrix. So this type of mathematical operations we can do in Python also. Okay. There is one, if you remember last we talked about in Python, we have one of the package called NumPy. Okay, so that NumPy package will help you to implement some mathematical operation or mathematical result of a particular function. So that NumPy function we are not going to use in normal Python. If you are going to work on data science, or you're going to work on machine learning, there you're going to use that NumPy package that is provided in Python to implement those applications. So it is advanced upper than the next level. Okay, I'm not going to show here in this example, just talking about the basic syntax, how we can write. So next we have another one.